going to be impressive. It's still going to turn some heads here and there. And I'm turning my head because it looks like the set is just about to start. We have both locked into our characters. And you said that we're not saying anything, but I'm sure they see it at this point. Defiant on the Carmine, a different character every single time. Are we just random select at this point?
Can you imagine? I can only imagine what a Defiant random select tournament would be, and luck would actually just give Defiant Carmine one Drakia. I'd be totally down with that.
Just wait to Defiant gets chaos and then all hell breaks loose.
But right now there is nothing except being defensive. Shaly controlling the space really well, laying the pressure on thick enough that Defiant has to be very cautious.
And the red miss, yeah, that's going to be a free flash kick for Shaly.
Puddle's getting sent out, but Shaly has been expertly navigating around everything that Defiant's trying to do on the Carmine.
Well, the first round going to Shaly. This is massive, right?
Now Shaly's just continuing to use it. There we go. Or Defiant finally finding a way out of Shaly's pressure. The problem is getting back in around this far of a distance while Shaly has a little bit of grid to use for force functions.
The run up throw, recover a bit of health. Now just backing up. Using the 6FF and getting the confirm as well. But I don't know if you can quite get that confirmed from that range. Might have to run it a little bit further. Regardless, Defiant still has the health advantage and is doing a great job of just blocking all this out. So we'll be building up that grid along with it as well.
Yeah. You know, Defiant, if can't find the win, is just trying to make Shaly spend some meter here in neutral, trying to get a quick win. But Shaly not biting, and that should be a quick little kill. Going for a fancy route too.
Well, would you look at that first game going to Shaly? On a roll right now. On fire tonight, if you will.
No IEWX boo, Mika. You want to see the fancy cutscenes? I get it. I want to see the fancy cutscenes too.
Okay, counter hit throw coming through for Shaly. Pushing Defiant into the corner. And Defiant actually has experimented with a character with Kuon before, so Defiant is certainly no stranger to how Kuon works and knows when to press, especially with a character like Carmine, which gets so much reward off of mashing out of a defense like this.
Oh my gosh, the shimmy just making Shaly guess at every moment, a guess wrong. And you are going to be back in the crystal. Plus, yes, here we go.
Not quite celestial for Shaly, but a lot of grid nonetheless. Going to be slowly charging up over time. The Defiant's going to be cutting that cord early and taking that around there. Shaly going into this next round here with 200 meter on the table. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing some C disc coming out because of that.
Yeah, it is coming out as the combo, the disc. Okay, look at all those shields. Really good for Defiant. And now using that change that has the 200, this can be a lot of fancy things, especially with the back throw into the corner.
So the guard thrust.
Option not often taken, but can be so effective if your opponent has gotten comfortable with you not representing it as an option. Phased out so well. So that flash kick gets whip and whip punish. You're in the crystal, plus frames on deck. What's the guess?
Flash kick is the guess.
Oh, another guard thrust.
Yeah, Defiant just does not want to deal with Kuon pressure, and that's completely valid because that 8-way mix can be very scary. And what's even scarier are the disjointed projectile hitboxes that Carmine can just wail on top of you, especially when you're stuck there in the corner. Defiant taking a game of their own to even up the set count. So Duffy still looking real good, even after that first loss against Shaly.
Tying up 1-1. How is this going to impact how Shaly's going to play, knowing that Defiant was starting to get comfortable using guard thrust? So a well-timed bait would be all Shaly needs to start making the way towards the reset. That float. Shaly's been really effective at using float to make some awkward spacing and cover his tracks. And it's going all Shaly's way so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't even care that Defiant has won that previous cycle because it looks like Shaly's about to get soon. No, it instantly depletes. Steer under from Defiant to stabilize the combo and get that hard knockdown. That's what's important in this moment. Shaly, low life remaining. After this, it's going to be one more combo to kill. 1, 2. Concentrates up, pinwheel out, bombs out, and that is going to be the hit that Shaly is looking for.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do when you have that fear and a little anxiety of you can't mess up. You have no life to work with. But getting that fresh life total here, getting the crystal early, does get flash kicked out, but that just gives you an opportunity to get back in. A trade. Oh my gosh, what a back throw. Sending to the corner. Shaly now having to defend vigorously and finds a way out. Back throw.
And another round going to Shaly, and with another round comes another game. Are we going to see that send point?
It's looking
2-1.
very possible.
2-1 Evo. No, sorry. Why did I say Evo? 2-1 Kofi.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that showed up in my head.
Our minds all ready for what all Evo's going to bring. All the intense sets that are going to be just like what we're going to have here, where time proves right and history proves a rhymer. Defiant would take this game. However, Shaly is looking for a reset and is on the fast path to do so.
Taking that Disney fast pass to the ride, and Shaly is going to be the ride operator as we get a perfect on a Defiant, throwing them onto the roller coaster tracks. One more game. Shaly on reset point right now. One more round to go. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see the quick reset from Shaly? No. Defi finds a hit of their own. Great combo into the corner. Sets up the crystal. 1, 2. Locked in prison. If you pass go, do not collect 200. But the roll is surely going to sneak by that releasing that Defiant is doing here in the corner.
And the flash kick baited once again. Defiant able to find a good combo and go into the crystal. Oki does not need it. We are at round number 3, a potential reset point or a potential game 5. One of the two will happen, and Defiant starting to inch closer to game 5.
1, 2. Sets it up. Pinwheel out as well to catch the escape. To catch the vertical escape.
Pressure is staggered. Little gaps, not big enough to incentivize Shaly to mash. Gets thrown, taking it all in stride.
It's a big hit for Duffy. No way is this dead. That is dead. No,
Oh.
no, it was still alive. It was meter to boot as well. Spending the chain shift, getting that refund. Lasers keeping Defi locked down and the overhead hitting. But are we going to build enough meter? Are we going to build enough meters to kill? Doesn't have chain shift, so can't CVO. Defi still alive.
And the laser.
The aerial laser, the float laser coming out, sniping from afar. And that's going to be the reset for Shaly, bringing back all the way down to 0-0, grabbing Defi by the ankles, pulling Defi down to hell with him here in a loser's side of the bracket. We are on even footing, even grounds. We're about to get back into it.
Absolutely. Reset point means everything's fresh. We're back to that 0-0. Defiant no longer has any allowances to use to pay out to the bank. We're going in one course. I hope you all are ready, and Shaly is coming out of the gate ready to take this first place win that has been elusive here at Aegis.
Oh, the grid break as well for Defi. A comeback is still possible in this first round. We're not even at that danger life toll just yet for Defiant. Defiant knows that, trying to go for the IW, but Shaly seeing it with fortunate whiff. Able to get punished, but Defi getting a punish of their own. Unable to kill without the resources.
And this is very scary for both players. Both Shaly and Defi have long range tools, but it ends up with the flash kick that will take it.
You can see that Defi was favoring a lot of those 6 FFs to try and keep Shaly locked down and threaten Bombo Heat from far.
Nice tag.
Nice
Gets out of the corner.
Not going to even give Defi a chance to recover a bit of that health.
Nice little floats. Goes for the high-low, but I can't be caught not lacking. Great shimmy here too.
Definitely not going to let Shaly have the crown that easily. Rounds are even up. Still reset, so we're still 0-0.
Nice little wake up. Slam Shaly back down. Shaly is not happy about that, is choosing violence, not defense. To the corner you go, off the back of the ski wheel. Blocks the teleport mix. Would not block that.
Doesn't have change shift to go for the hard knockdown, but this will not even need the hard knockdown at the end because it's enough to kill midway through. Shaly won game up after the reset, winning three games in a row against Defi in a bracket. That is certainly no easy task, no easy feat. And Defi still believing in the Carmine, sticking with that character in the character select, is looking to make things happen with the character that has brought Defi so many results in this online scene.
Yeah, and I mean the Carmine, there could be quite a few arguments to be made to go to someone like Londraki or try someone out that's new. But I think it's just small mistakes here and there that is keeping Defiant away from getting these wins against Shaly. And you know, this round is looking much more in line with how Defiant's been playing the rest of this tournament, as opposed to these little mistakes that were costing them games.
That's good train. Aerial lasers coming in. Can't go anywhere. The pillars as well, just in case you try to jump over them. And this is a playing patient that I was talking about before. Yes.
Letting that time go by. Finally finding a round win. Just needs to make it a second one. That has been the closeout problem for Defiant this grand finals so far.
Flash kick reaction, very smart.
Shaly looking like they're trying to grab Celestial, not able to grab it this time, just chain shifting away, taking that meter.
Maybe we'll set up as a wall. Definitely not biting.
Just throwing projectiles, being very cautious, like you said.
Yeah, a lot of trades back and forth with those projectiles, staying very even on the fireball war. But when it comes to a character like Carmine, we are spending our health to try and play that fireball war as well. So now Defiant finally has an opportunity to get up close in Shaly's face and make the miracle happen. And Shaly looks to be making a miracle happen of their own with 200 meter. Doesn't even spend all of it because that 100 was enough to kill regardless, as we're now final round here in game number 2 of the reset.
Nice shield there at the end, trying to sneak some grid, but sneaking extra grid doesn't matter if it's going to get broken, and blocks the flash kick too. All the defensive options have been going wrong for Shaly this round, and Defiant is quick to capitalize.
Going to continue to go wrong if you do not play this next situation out perfectly, and Shaly played that out perfectly, blocking both of those cross-ups. Very, very tricky mix-up that Defiant employed there. But Defiant didn't really need to do anything too crazy to take that game out in the end, with both of those throws dealing just enough damage to leave Shaly for dead. But still, Defiant has a lot to work through.
Yeah, and
2 games for either players.
Shaly was doing so well at blocking, just can't block grabs, unfortunately. Oh, Defiant just so much grid so quick. Has a Celestial here too. Having 200 this early when your opponent has none left, that gives a lot of options for Defiant to use. Chain shift. Oh, the grid break. Just got sniped, shielding in the wrong place, giving Defiant a free path to Celestial. There we go. Capitalizing on the meter gain as well. To the corner Shaly goes.
That dead? No, it's not. Still alive. Shaly cooped up on the bomb coming out from under the ground.
That was really good foresight from Defiant. Now needs to be able to make it count as Shaly starts fighting back with a vengeance. Missed spacing of the wheel Oki is going to be very unfortunate. Allow Defiant to keep control, and with meter, every single mistake becomes that much more punishing.
There you're seeing it. Steer Ender into the IW for max amount of damage as possible. 5k all just put there on the table like that. Gotta deal with it. Shaly, on the other hand, on the other side, not doing too well either.
That counter hit. Defiant finding the game 3 win, is now up 2-1. You might see a double 3-1 in grands, but this time
all I can say is that they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Bunch of shields.
Potentially final game.
Nice throw.
2A. Lasers coming out. Should end this with laser for the knockdown. Yep, there we go.
Well, just 3Ds right out of the corner, and then guard thrust.
Yeah, 3D is such a very annoying option to deal with, right? Because it just pushes you out so far. And even if you're not taking back your turn necessarily, the more important part is that you're out of the corner. You don't have to deal with Kuon in your face like that.
And I think this is either the first or just the second time that Defiant has represented 3D as an option in the set. So now it's going to be something Shaly's going to have to take into account when running Oki. If you get too comfortable running this wheel Oki that Shaly loves, you get 3D out. That could be a wrap real quick.
It's not quite wrapped just yet. One more combo will do him in, though. Shaly looking so down on life right now. And the counter hit punish from Defiant. That's going to be tournament point. One more round to go against Shaly. Backing up, tossing up projectiles. Setting up those blood puddles. Now this is time for Defiant to take full advantage of those blood puddles that they have set up, and we're going to see it right there with that combo extension.
There we go. Into the wheel of his own. Defiant grabbing again a number 2. Does the bomb work for you? And yeah, fail off. Very scary time to make any risk. Shaly is on one last touch of life.
You can see the throw coming out. It's going on, but it will go teched.
And
that will be it. The pinwheel coming in from behind. Defiant defending their spot on the top, winning yet another Aegis Weekly tonight over Shaly.